Hi everybody, this is Kirsty with the Sign Syndicate. So we're back home in San Diego. ISA Expo Orlando has come and gone. Now we are looking forward to the ISA Expo in Vegas. So courtesy of Jimmy from Easy Neon, who put this together at the very last minute. So Jimmy, thank you, because this was so much fun. We went on a little ghost adventure downtown Orlando. So I'm in the video, Jimmy from Easy Neon and Sean with EGL, and Eric is actually capturing every moment. This video I do want to dedicate to Matt from XLR out in Kansas, because I know you've been waiting for this. With that being said, we would like to make this a tradition. So our second Ghost Adventures will be in Vegas, and we will be putting something together, and hopefully all of you can join us. And if not, you're gonna miss out, because it was a lot of fun. So enjoy everybody, and I will see you soon. I need to go take a look at this. Oh, hell no.
Oh, hell yeah.
Do y'all like our palace? Isn't this grand?
Ghetto Central.
Hold on, I gotta hear that horn again. Oh, hear the horn again.
Now help my ass in, because I have skinny jeans on.
Pop them in.
Should I get my car seat on, my seatbelt? I guess I don't have to, I'm in a big truck.
We gotta get to I-4 eastbound.
Am I safe in this car? Look
No.
Car getting out of the
Whatever
way.
you hit, we're gonna go through, so don't worry about that.
You go through or over. There ain't no under.
Where were we? Wings and things? It blew.
Buffalo, Donald Buffalo.
Yeah.
Blew them away. I was like, you know what? Your drinks totally blew them away. I want to taste my alcohol. So they put more vodka than cranberry. I was happy.
I put that much Sierra Mist in that
How
glass.
did you start that? I've never even heard of that.
Sierra Mist?
And vodka, right? I've never heard of that. It's so funny, my mom, you know, my mom's so young at her, but she's like, so are the other wives gonna be there? I said, no, I'm always the only wife. She's like,
the show going, and I'm just gonna kind of wander along behind you.
So have you been on a ghost tour before?
Yeah.
no.
I haven't.
No?
We're virgins.
He has.
Okay.
Me?
Well, you've had your own ghost tour.
Oh yeah.
So we don't just do a walking tour, we actually go into buildings and investigate. So we'll be going in here tonight, into the Strand Hotel. Residual haunts, which are like haunts that are just built up energy that repeat over and over. So in some of the buildings we have horses that will walk by because they exerted so much of their own energy. They're still walking by. You can't really interact with them. They're just replaying. The next kind is object haunts, which would be something that may have been important to someone either in their life or maybe in their death, caused their death maybe. So like if your grandpa has a walking stick, he's really attached to it. After he dies, maybe you bring it to your house and weird things start happening. Could be that he's attached to that. And then the third type is the genuine haunt, the intelligent haunt. They can actually interact with you. You can talk to them, get responses.
What are the mean ones?
What are the mean ones?
Like if it's just a haunt and they're mean. Like legitimately, I'm asking a question.
We're not gonna take any home with us, right?
No, absolutely not. I asked them.
I'm all for this, man.
Those are what we call poltergeist, and it's not like you see the Hollywood version with Moving to the Light, Carol Ann. A poltergeist is just basically an energy or an apparition, a spirit that is so strong that it can manipulate objects on our side. So if this chair moves by itself, that's a poltergeist activity. It doesn't have to jump out, grab you to the ground, shove you downstairs. I've been asking for a decade for something to do that to me, and it hasn't happened yet. And I've been in some pretty creepy places trying to get them, call them out, get them to do it. Not once have I had anything malicious like that happen. So a lot of what you see on TV and movies, you got to take it with a grain of salt. They're going for ratings. So, but yeah, that's the one that most people call as evil or malicious, or the poltergeist, because they can physically interact with us.
Shows. Are they all a lot of hype in there too, or is it more for ratings, or it's...
Knowing about half a dozen of the guys on the shows. I don't want to shoot myself in the foot because I want to get on the shows. I'm trying to get on the shows with them, so I do know some of them very well. I will say that some of them, even I look at it sometimes and go, really? You're calling that an actual haunt? You know, I go, because I'm a skeptical believer. I believe in evidence, I believe in proof. I don't necessarily believe, somebody calls me on the phone and goes, my house is haunted. Will you come investigate it? Why? Well, why is it haunted? You got to give me something to go on. I'm not just going to run into everybody's house that says, ooh, look, a door closed by itself. Yeah, if I put a level on the door and the hinges are off straight and the AC kicks on at the right time and you've got a window cracked open and now you've got a draft and now the door slams. Oh my God, the place is haunted. No, you got to give me something more than that. Adventures Crew. Zach
With
Bagans.
Zach and Nick and Aaron.
Yes.
Is that,
Yes.
Is that the idiot that goes in there and tries to get
Get your towel.
Yeah. And that's the Riddle house.
Now, see,
Never seen it.
So, not only did you have an old brothel next to a bar, but you brought in a church to fill in the blank.
So all that material there
Yeah.
is the old church
Yes.
that had burnt down.
And we'll actually go in there, you can see old church doors, stained glass from the ceiling. And a man actually died when building the building. So right at the level of the awning there, he was building from there, which if you fell from there, you wouldn't die. You'd probably just break, your legs. But he never hit the ground. He got tangled up. And actually a lot of kids have come in and said, look, there's a hanging man. And they
Really?
see him hanging
Okay.
out. Yeah. So we're gonna go here. You can still see it's for hand, it's a carry hand. And that would be an urn representing the crematorium they left it up. There's a woman in white who paces from the back to the front. She never really notices, new walls because it's an art display in there now, so they changed the walls around. They put up new, settings for the room, and she just walks straight the same path each time. So, determined that she's probably a residual haunt. You can't really interact with her. Not all the time, but most of the time you can hear it go back up to the first. There's a lot of paranormal in there. Emily will actually follow some of the...
And he wrote and said, hey, it was great to see the place restored. Y'all did a wonderful job with it. And it was really nice to see Judge so-and-so there. Judge so-and-so had been dead for about 20 years when it got turned into that. I've asked...
This used to be an alley.
A what?
An alley. Oh, yeah. This is an alley. That's the original wall. This is the original wall. This is an alley.
Oh, shit. Really?
That's something else. You just ruined the whole ambiance of this place. I can't see that light.
Come on, babe. We gotta go upstairs.
If you catch me at the border, I got visas in my name. If you come around here, I'll make them all day. I get one down in a second if you wait. Sometimes I think...
Dude, this is so cool. That's so cool. Oh, he does all of these. Was this a hotel?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Over here on this half, there's like a bunch of wires over there, so it's always going to go off.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, and there are a couple of power boxes behind some of these doors that are hidden. They give off a lot of EMF spikes, so obviously, like I was saying, those are things that you rule out as being paranormal. We did a full-scale investigation in this room, probably a year or so ago, and it was definitely active that night. We all sat around in a circle, we did a big EVP session, had the flashlights, everything, and got a couple of good answers as to who was here. They always seem to have the common haunts that we were talking about earlier, the children. There's somewhere where it's one was solid green, and start trying to pull the ghost out, take the flashlight. We're not here to ask you to leave. We're not here to bug you too much. We're just here to communicate with you and validate your presence. So if you can do us a favor and reach out and either grab one of these EMF detectors for me. I hear the train coming. I know that's always a good catalyst. There's a lot of energy tied up with trains. A lot of people die on trains. People have died on these train tracks even. If any of those people are here, can you turn on one of those flashlights for me? There's one on each side of the room, please. Well, I know there's got to be somebody with us tonight. I haven't been here in a while to bug you. There was a group here a week ago that said you were really wanting to talk to them and play with them. Help and validate that you're here.
Kirsty,
That's where I can
did you move this meter?
Gray box.
What?
Did you move that meter?
I didn't move it. I didn't even touch it.
I had it flat down. I think Sean must have been here.
Flashlights. Your time may have been lighting the torch.
This is so
You look like you were a rave, Sean.
I know, I just saw that. I saw light trails, but I didn't want to tell anybody.
We're gonna put that on the website and send it to Tommy. Something's wrong with Sean.
This is your technician?
Yeah, it's on the chair. There's one on the chair also, but you're okay with that one, so.
Not that one, the other one.
I'm okay with that.
No, I want the other one too.
Well, I want to sit on his lap.
Get away.
He don't want you to.
How do you know?
You gonna give the ghost a lap dance?
Yeah, that's right. Something might happen.
This really has
Already started.
turned into a Zach.
You're sitting on a flashlight.
And there was nothing wrong with that, Sean. I've sat on more things.
Good out.
Hey, I might light up.
Scares us or anything.
Oh yeah, sit down and open your mouth. And that's recording.
That's the last 30 seconds. That just wiped the cartwheel off.
Right?
On the bums every night and it doesn't. Thank you. You thought that was funny too. Appreciate that. Thank you very much. Yeah, they thought that was funny. One of the creepiest factors about this building. Thanks for coming. I appreciate it.
I got 4 days of work.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you for coming. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
Hope you guys had a good time. Hope you learned something about the paranormal.
Yes. Tonight we're gonna head out to, let's go grab a drink. What's your website?
American Ghost.
I got it. I got it pulled up.
Cool.
And if you search us on YouTube, I've got 5 or 6 highlight videos there already from different investigations.
You gotta go down to the Riddle House.
Yeah, it's on my list.
They don't really let you in there.
Yeah.
They're very...
Such tight jeans on.
Failed! Oh god. Failed! What was that?
I can't get my
You're gonna rip your jeans and pop your shoes off and split your top.
You're gonna be begging for change out there for a new pair of shoes. Yes.
Wait, stretch them.
This is going on the Syndicate.
It's not going on the Syndicate.
It's gonna be at the end of the... Go ahead! Oh, you're gonna stop now? Now that they came? Come on, we're still rolling here. I gotta put something for the end of April video.
I haven't done it since I got my heavy hangers.
Since you had your cocoa nuts.
This is a great place to play. There's a lot in here.
Give me a pair of roller skates.
Right?
Wait, let me get the camera out. Wait, no. Because when you bust your lip before we go to the hospital,
All right.
Oh my god.
I almost got it. I did
It
better.
wasn't quick enough. You're gonna have to tell.
I'm pretty sure my liability insurance will not cover.
It's probably the first part we had.